Rodney, if you're listening to this in the future, cut off your blinker. Your blinker's going off.
Or on. What is that? Woo! Welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back!
For reals this time.
I am Adam. I'm Graham.
And I'm Rodney.
And we are... adgrodcast!
I know you have something to say, but I'd just like to add, I'm not the same Rodney I was before 2020. I'm a whole brand new Rodney. Matter of fact, every 10 years I reboot my memory. So I don't even know what happened the last 10 years. It's quite a skill I have. Any thoughts on that, guys?
I mean, I feel like it's been kind of scientifically proven that every 7 years you kind of recycle as a human. Right?
Well,
Isn't
it's
it
over
7?
the course of 7 years.
Like you just molt into a...
Yeah, like day 1, your cells are dying. By day 7, all of them have.
So every 7 years... Well, when you were a tiny kid in biology class, when you weren't staring at that fine biology teacher's ass, you learned about how the crabs and spiders go. From one form they were, and then the other they go. But now you're learning about something else, something closer to yourself. Every 7 years, you turn into a brand new you. From the day you were born, your cells begin to die. And in 7 years, you'll be a different guy. And then 7 more go on, and you've come to see that you're a different Rodney, Rodney. And now you got hair on your face in other places you didn't know. And now you gotta shave it off so it doesn't show. But 7 years from now, what will I be? Maybe I'll turn into a god, Rodney. On the eve of my 5th change, my cells start to die and my face rearrange. What have I become from my dad and mom? Well, now I've turned into Robert Redford's son. I look like Robert Redford, oh thank you dear God. I've waited for this day since I was a tiny sod. And now I've grown into a better looking man. I hope I take advantage of my 7-year plan, which is to establish myself to be the best looking Rodney. I'll make that rhyme as many times as I like, because in 7 years I've turned into Jesus Christ.
Wow. I feel like I have a very, very specific pain in my back, and I would like to imagine that there's a whole galaxy happening in there.
Ooh. Really? What's
yeah.
specific about it, though?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, just a certain location?
You just keep zooming in, and it keeps getting more and more fantastic.
So, like, the opening credits to a movie where, like, you're flying along, and then you zoom in from space, and then you zoom into the planet, and you're going through the atmosphere, and then you zoom into the land, and within the land there's a city, and the closer into the city you get, you come to a man, and that man is you, and then it zooms into this tiny part of your back, where little tiny people live. They say life is pain, and soon you'll know that it is. As they build their tiny society. It starts with a flame and then it grows into a magnificent city. Welcome to the Lower East Side of Graham. Here we live in his back. You know exactly where I am because our paired devices, that is, the electronic phones we have, send out our places that we are, in the spots in which we live. The advancements in medicine have made such quite heights. We'll live here in the lower back of Graham until the end of night. Well, you see, our life expectancy, it just isn't that long. As a matter of fact, half our population has died before the end of this song. But if God has a plan for every tiny woman and man living on this back of Graham, well, I'd like to understand. We're gonna build a rocket to get us out of here, 'cause our atmosphere can't survive and we can't live, so we need to find another place where we can stay alive. We have to leave the back of Graham. We've gotta see where else we can land. What are those mountainous things moving in the distance? In the rocket we go, and we start that fireworks show. Well, we zoom out and we see what appears to be a flying tiny flea. Grammy takes a whack, and that is that. He just killed an entire society. But one thing that we know, that pain, it has gone. And now Graham can exist without pain above his thong. Oh yeah, pain above his thong. Oh yeah, the pain above his thong. All of those little tiny creatures have died because this is the end of the creature lays there and begins to snap two rocks together, and a flame starts, and we realize that life is but a flashing moment, and you may be on the back of someone or on some type of knee. Who the hell knows where it all goes? We zoom out further from Earth, out of the Milky Way, and from our universe, and we find we are merely a blackhead on the end of a man's penis. That would suck, wouldn't it?
What to have a blackhead on your penis,
well, that,
or
but
to be
also
the blackhead?
Both of those things.
I'd take anything black about my penis.
That's a quick subject change, if I've ever heard one. Whoa! You had something you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, you guys hear about the wave?
The wave.
Yeah, like apparently the entire galaxy is in a wave, and we're riding the wave.
Like a wave pool?
No, actually, I
Like a
wave of
universal wave
gas.
pool? Of gas?
Like the sun is riding this wave.
The universe is the biggest thing, right? There's nothing beyond the universe?
You know the galaxy, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, there's plenty beyond the universe. We just can't see it.
Right, so what would you use to describe the biggest, utmost amount? Like everything. What's everything?
That's the universe. It's
That's
still
the universe?
Yeah, there's the observable universe and then the non-observable universe.
So it would be the wave pool of the universe?
Well, the thing
Universal
about
wave pool?
the non-observable universe is that it's so far beyond us, we would never be able to see it.
Well, how do we know it exists?
Well, we only can see the observable universe, which is like radiation leftovers.
Graham.
Yeah.
Grab the mic.
Hey.
Look, I have. Do we need a? I need a Squire.
Need a beer? All right. Well, you know what? Let's do that universal wave pool. I'm not getting that out of my head.
Yeah, I'm in. All right, it goes like this. Toss a coin to your witcher.
I'm sure that's copywritten. That's copywritten, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Graham, you got
good
the
stuff.
job. You got the job.
Universal wave pool.
Universal wave pool. Now the last one was an F. I'm not going to do that again. Sorry.
Keep that F out of here. Welcome to Galactic Park, where all your dreams come true. You've been wanting to come here since the day that you turned the age of 2. And now you find your mom and dad have realized that you're not very bad, and they brought you to be at the Galactic Park. But that's not the best thing you'll see. You can see that is the best ride that can be. If all you see, the entire park is one big ride. Let me lift the dark. We're in the universal wave pool. It's us and a whole bunch of other universes too. Don't mind the waves, 'cause they start beyond what we can see. And there might be 1,000,000 or 2, or there may be 1,000,003 universes in the universal wave pool. In a universal wave pool, where there's only 5 rules, and I'll go over each one. Well, number 1, you can't get out until the waves they are done. Well, number 2, it's not just me and you, so don't you ever pee-pee, and don't you ever do-do in the universal wave pool. And number 3, well, that's an easy one. When you're getting in, don't you ever run, just take your time, listen to my rhymes in the universal wave pool. And the waves come crashing down, and they hit you to the ground. Well, back to my list. I gotta make sure I don't miss, 'cause every rule is important to make sure that you're having fun. But make sure that when it's done, that you leave with the same one that you walk through the door. Here's number 4. Put on the bracelet and we'll remember which store you came from. All the Earthlings get to the right, all the Jupiter people to the left, all the Neptunians, can you hear? 'Cause number 5, it's coming near your ears. Here's number 5. The rule, the best rule of all, just try to stay alive in the universal wave pool. In that universal pool. Oh no. What's going on with this wave pool? These waves are getting stronger, much stronger than they were designed by our scientists. Oh, what's this? Oh shit, the Earthlings are using up too much carbon monoxide, dioxide. I don't care, you're just doing too much to your air, and now the universal wave pool is falling bare. The waves fucked up the pun at the end. God damn it.
Well, that's on you.
Give me $1, I'll give you your climate change. That's what I was trying to say.
Does anybody else smell poop? I feel like somebody stepped on some dog poop on the way in here.
It was raining outside, so
Just
probably just shit everywhere.
Or, yeah, maybe Graham just... Yeah.
I mean, it's the weekend. You never know what could happen.
We would have probably smelled it when we were in your house, though.
That's true, too. Maybe I did from
Wait,
that song.
I don't live in a
Maybe
house.
there's a- wait,
I
is-
don't live in a house. What are you talking about?
I have a terrible sense of smell as well, so... Although, that does bring me to my next song idea, which I'm so glad you brought up. All right, so I want this one, guys. This is about brand new beginnings. It's about a man coming from a foreign land in the 20s or the 30s. You know, around the time that there was a mass exodus from other countries into the U.S., right? This man's name is Schlappender. And he has bright hopes for the future. Well, one of the main reasons that I got on the boat is cause I didn't want to see her anymore. I wanted to punch her in the throat cause she was a whore, and she really did something bad in my store. Well, I got on the boat to go across the sea to see if I could make a brand new stupid little me in the USA. Well, it wasn't that yet, but the Americas, we don't have a jet. We're in a little slow boat, and it ain't no moat. It's a big Atlantic Ocean that I'm going across soon. And I'm gonna get there, and I start to dream about the things in the air. The bright blue sky and the great white clouds above. And there I'll make my fortune and I'll find my love. I'll plant my roots, maybe in Upper New York. I don't know, I heard there's this little place down in Jersey. I think they call it Newark. Anyway, as it goes day by day, I'm going across the ocean waves. I can't wait to get there. I see some land, I start to comb my hair. We pull into the port, but then I start to feel something. It's not a fart. Oh no, it's not a fart. It's a shark. Oh no, I poop my pants as soon as we land. And I'm standing in front of this man, and he's asking what my super plan is. I poop my pants in this land, sitting here in front of this official man. And he looks around and smells the ground and realizes it's me that the poop is found. What's your name? I said to the man, Schlappender. And he said more like shat my pantster. And that became my legacy.
I have to admit, I was imagining a pilgrim with like a load in his britches the whole time there.
My oh my.
Wait,
What is the
but it would have
smell?
been a pilgrim though, right?
Well, I said the 1920s. I just didn't do... I just didn't do any accents.
So maybe it's a crazy homeless guy in a pilgrim suit with a load in his pants.
Maybe I didn't hear any of that. What'd you the last thing you said?
Don't worry about it.
I gotta listen to the podcast now to hear what you said.
Yes. Maybe it'll spur you on for future ventures.
Well, that was my last idea forever. For all of 2020. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night and have a great rest of your year.
Thanks for listening.
This has been the adgrodcast.
Make sure to subscribe.
See you next week.
The adgrodcast is part of the RVA Podcast Network. Please visit rvapodcast.org for more information.